Alright, what up guys? I'm going to do a quick video here on how to fix the barrel wobble problem on your A&K SVD Dragunov sniper rifle. Alrighty, so the first thing we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to remove the mag. This should be the first step in any little project like this. The second step, we got to get some Allen wrenches for this. And there's going to be a couple of screws. There's going to be 3 of them on the outside. There's going to be one here, going to be one here, and then one right here on the very front. I'm not completely sure what size these are. My wrench set does not have the sizes listed. But you'll want to loosen these up. I've already done it, so this needs to be loose enough so you can pull this out. You don't have to pull it completely off. The second one, you need to loosen up a little more. Alright, and then the last one up front. And these parts will just slip off. This one's giving me a little trouble. There we go. And then this part will come off, and then the handguard will slip off. And this is the, I think it's the version 2, the newest one. So this is already glued together, so it won't come apart. Alright, the next part, it's right here. Let me get a different angle real quick. Alright, here we are at the front of the gun. If I remember right, there should be 5 screws, 4 or 5. There's going to be one on the inside. Refocus. There'll be one on the inside right here. There's one right here. And then there's one on this side and one on this side. And one right up top, right in there. Alright. And the 2 main ones that will make your barrel more sturdy will be this one and this one. I already tightened my barrel up, but it is a little loose, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. To get to the last one, I think you might have to take this off. There we go. So I'm going to pause, and then I'll come back when it's off. Alright, the piece is now off. Just you don't have to take the whole assembly off, just this part right here. Oops. Just one screw. And when you're putting that back in, just make sure it's in like this. Otherwise, your sight won't stay up anymore. But there's enough room in between that gap to get to that screw, so let me grab my Allen wrench and get in there and start tightening it up. This is the wrong one. There we go. And then I want to get the bottom one too. So. That one's pretty tight. Alright, now on these side ones, I'm not completely sure if these actually contribute. I don't think it's a bad idea to tighten them up anyway. So. Alright, and my back, I have one in here that holds the back mount for the handguard. That one's already pretty tight, but if that loosens up, your handguard will be loose. So I'm going to pause it and come back when I've got the sight reassembled. Okay, now we're on to the last part, which is reassembling it. That's the easy part. We just do what we did at the beginning and reverse. So you're going to want to put the handguard back on. And then this piece next. Just slide it over the end. And just make sure when you tighten this, you put a little bit of tension on this, so that way your handguard will be nice and sturdy. You wouldn't want your handguard to be slipping around while you're running and playing. Alright, just going to tighten this up right here. Remember, keeping a little bit of tension on here to keep the handguard nice and sturdy. Alright, I'm going to move this. Now on to the next part we got to put on. I guess this is just decorative. It doesn't really do anything that I know of. Don't quote me on that. One sec here, I need to put this down. Okay, this little piece, I think it might be a sling mount or something, I'm not completely sure. But it can go on either way, depending on your left-handed or right-handed. I'll just put it back on the way it came and slip it right over the barrel, just like you took it off. Alright, and it'll slide back into place. And then you want to get your wrench. And I changed it. And tighten it back up. This one doesn't really do anything, so doesn't really need to be centered. Just make sure it's tight enough so that way it'll stay on. Doesn't move around. Alright, and then the last part is the flash hider. Slip it over the end, back into place. It only really goes on one way, so shouldn't have a problem putting that on. And then tighten it up. Alright, so they're nice and good. Alright, and then stick your mag back in. And now your barrel's fixed and you're ready to go play. Thanks for watching.